In the tank, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. Told him take the score. Cause all my niggas ballin' now. If you disrespect, then we gon' talk about. It's out west, nigga. Fuck what they talking about.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of R&P Podcast, giving you opinions on topics you've never asked for. I'm your host, PLAX. I'm here with my co-host, Rick. Rick, how you doing today, man?
Still I'm doing a little well. Now, this is a little different than what we usually do. Well,
yeah,
I guess
it's a setup change.
Yeah, I guess we a little known for interviews a little bit now.
A little bit, yeah.
Caught a couple traction, and we caught some stars out here. Like, this a little different.
Superstars.
We got John Above Everything and Dai Stacks from Outwest Records. How y'all doing?
We got Cease in the cut too.
Yeah.
We got Young Five in the cut too. Yeah, the whole squad up here. So, how y'all boys doing today, man?
Yeah, alright, man.
Y'all doing alright? We appreciate y'all for coming. First off, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I met you guys through CJ Swavey.
Yeah.
Like a year
Shout out Swavey.
Yeah, shout out to CJ Swavey.
Talk about this nigga Temple, you heard?
Fact, yeah, big fact. I met y'all through him, and I got introduced to y'all music through him. Y'all are dope. Y'all are fire. Like, y'all go crazy every time. I do got a question though, real quick. How did Outwest Records come about? I don't know if Cease want to get into that too. Okay, bet. All right, cool. I know y'all started around 2018, 2017, around there.
Facts.
How did it start? Like, what made Outwest Records come to be?
In all honesty, the seed was planted before that to grow, like 2015. You know,
okay.
Bro came across a studio setup from a mutual friend we had. He bought it, and he always knew I rapped, and he was down to get into producing. So we jumped in it from that, just messing around, tinkering with it. But the pieces actually came together in Pittsburgh. You know
Okay.
Yeah. We was down in Pittsburgh, South Pittsburgh. One of my homies had like a little showcase out there. You feel me? Me and C's tagged along, and conversations, ideas sparked, and it's south side of Pittsburgh. That's where it was formed.
Okay.
Drop a tape and go from there. Really.
Okay, that's dope. All right. So how did did it start with just you and C's, or that's what it was?
As the two pillars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was,
strong pillars too.
Yeah. It was a couple mix and matches here and there. Some stuck, some didn't. And we found our third pillar with Dai. And then Dai brought Fabi along, which is our fourth pillar, building it up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's beautiful. That kind of go into my next question. How did that happen? How did y'all join? How did you add more people to Outwest?
Truth be told, I know this nigga damn near my whole life.
Okay.
That's my brother over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Dai and Fabi's family, so it's just all family ties. But we grew up in the trenches, same hood, football on the street, manhunt. How that shit go, you know what I'm saying? It's just crossed over into rapping shit.
Yeah, is it crazy to see where Outwest is now, coming from,
from how it started,
2015 to 2018 to 2021?
It's honestly surreal, because the other day I watched one of my first videos and shit, and just to see the growth over time, little by little, piece by piece and shit, is like I said, surreal. I got people coming up to me like, yo, fuck with your music, and I don't even,
that's a great feeling.
Feeling like a celeb or no shit like that.
You
know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love always, but this shit is surreal to see it grow like that.
You can't imagine. We waiting on that for us at least.
It's coming.
We get a little something from time to time.
It's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
Yeah,
what y'all doing.
We doing our best to give people content that they can just sit and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, really.
And you're on the forefront of it too. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, keep at it.
So speaking Outwest, like you said, y'all pretty much related in some form or fashion, like all of y'all.
Facts.
Is it tough going through that, like, even because you guys are so close, but you also do business with each other? Is that hard to deal with, or is it easy because y'all so close? I'm not trying to get too personal.
I ain't gonna say it's hard, but that a lot of times the shit cross over personal and business ties. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, these are my brothers, love them. You feel what I'm saying? Business aspect, we don't always see eye to eye, but best believe whatever my brother chooses to stand on, that's what I'm gonna rock with. It's just what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we operate. That's how we roll. Is family love. What family don't fight? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Whatever. At the end of the day, it's off on any nigga's head for one of these.
Facts, right.
That's I got a question though, right? So, you know, you said you guys started as the Two Pillars in 2015. Like, how much like I guess experience in the music industry did y'all have before then, or like, you know, like any ties or anything like that?
No ties, no nothing. It
music?
started off as just like a way that I would, like, you know what I mean, cope mechanism and shit, growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Childhood wasn't, I ain't gonna say it was hard, but it definitely wasn't easy. It had its issues and shit like that. And then it kind of just grew. I just stuck with it, something I stuck with. And it just all came together. Bro copped the studio and he was into it and he believed in me, and here we are. It just accumulated on itself, you know.
So what made y'all you two day, like what made y'all get into music? Like you said, it was a coping mechanism, but like what was your first introduction to like rap and hip hop and just
like where you could understand, like obviously
where you was like, yo, this might be something I want to do, or this is something I enjoy type thing.
Rap CD The Basement, man. I used to come home from school. Listen, I used to come home from school. My stepdad, big hip hop fan, you know what I'm saying? Like all over. He a big influence. My dad, I don't know, he be into some like jazz and shit like that. But my stepdad, he was big into hip hop, so I was come home from school, that shit on TV every day, because that's how he would unwind after his day. I'm doing homework, and you see a nigga step in the booth and kill it, and then you see the host Tigger step in the booth, and just in my head it clicked like, nigga, that's what I want to do. That right there. You know what I mean? Just that feeling.
What about you, Dave? What got you like going into like wanting to rap, or what was your first introduction to hip hop and shit like that?
The Chief Keef era.
Okay.
My man ended up passing away. One of my best friends, he died at 13.
Okay.
And it was through like gun violence. So at that time, man, we was trying to do everything we could to get back. You know what I'm saying? And me and my man, he locked up right now.
Free Cap, you heard?
Yeah,
Free
Juice.
You know what I mean?
We was just, one day we came across a couple videos, and Chief Keef just blew up. We came across a couple videos and shit. And
2012 with a chokehold.
Yeah. So we looking and we like, yo, this man just got rich at 16. On rapping about shit that we really doing. So I'm like, shit, if he could do it, shit, we definitely could do it.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot.
And right there, we just tried taking off with this shit. And then I took a little break. I was on my like little 9 to 5 and shit. And then I linked back up with Dre. The studio got
shout out Just Dre.
Yeah, shout out to
Just
Dre.
from there.
I linked back up with Jay. I linked back up with Jay, and at this time, him and C's already had dropped the mixtape. C's had the studio set up, so they like, yo, bro, you gotta stop by one of these days. Like, man, get in the booth.
It was a no-brainer, basically.
So it's just we jumped off from that.
Got you. Okay, that's dope.
So you talk about, you know, you took a little break because of 9 to 5. You feel like that was holding you back a little bit, like
not really,
trying to balance it.
Not really, because I was still like, I used to work in the office, so I really had mad time on my hands. So I was.
Right in the shit.
I was just sharpening my pen. That's it. And then I showed Jay a freestyle. He's like, "Bruh, you gotta get up in here, bro. Like, I'm playing right now." You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times, working get your mind going. Cause like, I want to get like for me. A lot of my rhymes came when I used to work in a warehouse and shit like that, and I would just be walking around a lot of time. A lot of my bars came from just like, I want to get the fuck out of here. So I got a little notepad right there. Like, what you writing? Nothing, just notes.
Don't even worry about it.
Just write some shit down.
I'm planning my 2 weeks. Don't even worry about me. I'm just here for the check. Don't worry about me.
Definitely get your creative juices flowing for sure, because you want to get the fuck up out of there. So
Definitely.
That's a fact. I want to talk about Cease a little bit. Because, like, Cease, I've seen what he's been doing. I used to manage people about, like, a couple years back. And just seeing how he just constructs shit and just puts shit together. I just really admire that shit. Him and another guy, shout out to Air Quality Ian. That's another guy that he runs a label, and I just like how they do shit.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times in the town, no disrespect to nobody, but a lot of times in the town, OGs kind of be like hating on younger guys.
Like
no disrespect to nobody or like that, but a lot of times that shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Facts of life.
How does it feel having an OG like Cease like behind y'all like that, like not on no funny shit, like just got y'all back type shit? Because a lot of times you don't get that.
Yeah.
A lot of times young guys gotta just figure it out.
Figure it out on their own.
How does it feel having that like back and being young guys and then having an OG behind you?
Nah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Reputation is everything.
Mm-hmm.
How you deal with people, your name. You know what I'm saying. Like that's one of the things you leave here with you. You know what I'm saying. You leave the money, you leave your name with you, and bro, name's good in the streets. So to have him embraced and established and just the genuine person that he is and his principles, his morals and things of that nature, people fuck with us because of how he carry himself and how he conduct himself, and then how we conduct ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So to see that all come together and be embraced, it's a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Because morals and standards, everybody. I know we're in the era where people don't think that shit matter or exist no more. Nah, that shit'll get you fired, man. Stand on your fucking
being true to your word and shit.
Yeah, stand on your principles.
Reputation means a lot in any industry, but I feel like especially in like entertainment, music, stuff like that, like it mean the most. Like
definitely.
you don't show, you know, I guess your true colors when you saying, oh yeah, I'm pull up and do this or do that, and you don't do it. They check your name off and they mind.
That's what he sees too, though. You know what I mean? Like when he say something, he really stand on the shit. And if we keep it going, then I mean, we do our part. He definitely gonna do his part to the fullest. You feel me? So
no questions asked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And not for nothing, we ain't the easiest niggas to deal with. For that, you know what I mean? But sometimes it be like pulling teeth, but bro, patience is never wavering and forever grateful for him.
And like y'all said, though, like y'all family, y'all friends, like that shit. He look at y'all like, cause we can see it. We look at y'all and you see talent. So it's like you like, whoa, we gonna make this work somehow. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure this out type shit. So yeah, that's dope though. That's dope. But I just wanted to say, Cease. I don't know if he talking. I don't know if he listen to me, but I admire Cease a lot. Like I peep what you do, bro. I definitely peep what you do. I want to talk about y'all videos a little bit. Like there's a couple things I want to get into. And I got a little question. Y'all gotta tell me. But you know, I'm gonna get into it. So Hottest in the Town just dropped. Young Fabi was on the hook. He killed that. That was crazy.
Steve was showing me music.
Yeah, I was showing him music for y'all.
I heard about y'all like just just on Facebook and stuff, like just on the internet in general. Like y'all get around without even meaning to. And so but Steve really my plug on like all Buffalo music. So
Buffalo music.
Yeah, he just be sending me shit. We was just
forefront, baby.
Ground
zero with it. You feel me? Ground zero.
And we was just listening to some of y'all music before y'all even came in here.
Crazy,
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Appreciate that.
What was it, JaeDai? I think.
Yeah, JaeDai.
I don't know platforms. Go get that.
Yeah, JaeDai. I don't put the little, put it up there. The link will be in the description too.
Yeah.
So and also Laura West Savage. That's your joint, right? That was
that's me and Bro joint.
Oh, that's a collab.
That's okay. It's collab.
So Laura West Savage too. That's almost at 10K.
Yeah.
So Hottest in Town at almost at 6K. And Laura West Savage, the music. The music. We do our research here at the R&P Podcast.
Head down working, we don't even pay attention to it. So to hear it all out is like.
And that's humble. That's humble as hell, right there.
Humble.
Yeah, if we had a 10K anything, you be.
We didn't have a video specifically for that. We just hit 10K on this motherfucker.
Keep you speaking in existence. It's gonna be this way. I'm telling you.
Appreciate you,
Shit powerful.
So Hottest in the Town almost at 6K. It's like 5.9 or something like that. And Laura West Savage is almost at 10K. That's at like 9.1, 9.2.
All organic too.
Yeah, all organic too. All organic. It's getting there.
Can't stress that shit enough.
A lot of y'all videos are shot by Luckman.
Yes.
Luck did a video for me. Making music.
Go. Yeah.
Luck is that man. He's definitely that man.
Y'all don't know. Y'all better get in tune. A bit pricey for y'all niggas.
He is pricey, but
he told y'all to relax.
But it's definitely worth it. It's worth it though.
You see the quality,
industry quality shit. The links will be in the description. Check out the videos.
Yes. Hottest
in the Town and Laura West Savage. Check those videos out. The links will be in the description. But I want a little insider from y'all if y'all decide to tell me. Is Luck in Out West?
He's not out west. He's not out west. He does his own little. He got his own little production team.
But that's bro.
Ain't nobody else gonna be shooting our videos.
Okay.
I mean, like he know stamp.
Yeah.
You You know what I'm saying? We tied in.
I thought I was gonna get a little tea or something. I was trying.
Secretly under contract.
Yeah, see what's up. Because I'm like, damn, like, let's
bro, though, you know how many cold videos we done been outside, like freezing our ass off, and he been with us, and you know, bro, tropical situations. Like, we from tropical places. We don't do this cold shoot videos and shit. So you know what I mean? Appreciate his dedication. A lot of niggas ain't gonna do that.
Nah, Luck did a video for me like a year ago, man. It's like, as far as like quality wise, it's one of my best videos, and that's when he was first. Like,
make it move.
Get it in, make it move. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah.
Oh, that was Luck.
Yeah, the video was very clean. But like I said, Luck is also very pricey. Sometimes I ain't got it, but I'm gonna get back up. But I'm gonna get back up with him soon for sure. I'm definitely gonna get back up with him. Speaking of y'all, you made the comment of like it's all organic, like the numbers that y'all do numbers a lot. Like I've seen a few of y'all videos, like y'all be at like 1K, 2K, 5K, like shit like that. Is it any like marketing advice that y'all would like to give out to other artists? You don't have to. Again, that's y'all song. Y'all would like to.
Pick a day and drop early in the morning.
And promote.
Push
it, man. Push it. And just keep pushing it, man. Keep pushing it. Put it in their face. I ain't saying tag everybody. But yeah, that shit get annoying. Push it. Just keep pushing it, man. And if your talent hot, people gonna embrace, bro. People gonna embrace. I mean, some popularity contests, but niggas gonna embrace.
Yeah, because that's one thing. There's a lot of haters in the town. There's a lot of haters. But then there's a lot of people that don't hate. And a lot of people that recognize the talent. You know what I'm saying? So solid. Yeah, as long as you keep forcing that shit down people's throats, pause. You know what I'm saying?
The right way, ladies and gentlemen.
So, I mean, it's definitely, they gonna have no choice but to swallow, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's fire, you know? Yeah. So
I heard y'all said that in one of y'all documentaries too. I watched.
Yeah, he was watching a bunch of y'all documentaries.
Yeah, I watched like it was like episode 1, episode 1.5, something like that. Y'all said that exact same thing. That's how you know it's real shit. When you continuously say that's real shit. I heard you say that. It's either you, it was one of y'all two. Y'all said that it was like they have no choice but to swallow that shit. That's crazy. I never heard that.
You gotta keep feeding it to them.
Yeah, that's fire.
And that was on the upcoming. That's when we was.
That was before we even knew anything, bro.
That was like a 2019 video or something, 2020 video or something like that. Appreciate y'all for giving people that. Pay attention, y'all. Because these guys, they proof.
They give information anyway.
They
music and they document.
They
the fact that they have documentaries.
Like, that's crazy. They got a wonderful fucking manager over here.
That's the CEO.
Pay attention to the CEO. Y'all gotta pay attention.
You know what I mean?
They give you that.
Many hats. You know what I mean? A lot of shit going in the front with us rapping and shit, but that's the nigga pulling the strings behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, my next question kind of was like, y'all make music, obviously. That's what the label is. But I noticed y'all got an Out West clothing brand. Y'all got like a restaurant type thing, or like food that y'all sell and shit like that. Out West Eats.
Shout out Baby C's.
Shout out Baby C's. Yo, best Spanish food for food, period. The Patarón.
Okay. Shout out Out West Eats. I'm gonna put the link in there.
My favorite.
So what else do y'all got planned? If you don't mind giving that out too, what else do y'all got planned as far as like business wise, like from music to clothes to acting, whatever? Like what else do y'all got in the tuck that y'all plan on doing?
Niggas really just trying to expand the brand, really. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we got the clothing line, the music, all that kind of tie in. The food scene, you know, everybody getting their hands in on that. Everybody. So it's just all about expanding that, like as far as like the merch and seeing what else we can get into. I mean, it ain't just
Out West Family Trappers, Out West merch.
Shout out Family Trappers, shout out Jim. You know what I mean? Killing it right now. So
I had a real quick. I had a basketball league a few years back. And Family Trappers was one of the teams in the league, and that's when they first started doing their shit, and they had their jerseys and all that. It was one of the only teams that actually had like jerseys.
Uniforms?
Yeah, uniforms and shit, because they always pulled up.
I forgot you did that league.
They was the only team that pulled up with merch on. Shout out to Family Trappers.
You gotta do that again.
Man, he mastermind, right?
Next summer, I'm thinking about next summer. We might have to get an Out West team in the league, low key, because I'm thinking about next summer bringing it back.
Young Fabi.
Oh yeah, he's not Young Fabi nice. Okay, bet. We'll talk. We're gonna talk after. We're gonna get into it.
Oh yeah, our branding as far as like artist merch and things of that nature. We got some stuff on the way. We try to keep the creativity at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? Because in this day and age, everybody ain't on the act. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't a hater at all. It's just all about being more innovative and more creative. You know what I'm saying? You go to the grocery store, you gotta hit the bread aisle. It's like 50 loaves of white bread.
Yeah, that's a fact. 50 different companies
and shit. You feel me? It's just all about innovation and being creative and how you push in and your recipe and all that good stuff. So it ain't about what you
put your stamp on something.
Yeah, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. You feel me?
I don't know if y'all probably already had that in the blueprint, but like I think 2020 and 2021 really was people trying to get into their bag, whatever it was. Just trying to get into as much as possible
because we had time. Like I mean, well, some people did. Majority of people.
A lot of people had time.
Majority of people had time. So it was like if you wasn't doing something,
you felt like you had to do something.
Yeah, so like, what are you doing then? You're just sitting around. You got to make something happen. You know?
People trying to make money, you know, any way they can, really. Like, and if you can do it while doing whatever else you're doing too, like as kind of like a side thing, and that's like the best situation to be in, honestly.
Definitely.
Speaking of Pet, we asked every interview we've asked,
which is a lot of interviews.
Which is a lot of interviews so far. We plan on having some more too. We got one next week actually. We got literally next week.
Appreciate you.
How did the pandemic like affect y'all? Did it affect y'all in any way, or like y'all careers, daily life, just anything?
Hey, that shit changed my life, man. I had a son. I created a son during the pandemic. He was born during the pandemic, so I had to deal with that on top of being a rapper and still consistently rapping, on top of still working on the front line through the pandemic and all that. So like, you know, it was
and still keeping the rap game.
Still keeping the rap game. It was a lot of growth last year.
Same shit. I didn't. My daughter wasn't conceived during the pandemic, but just being a dad and trying to entertain and going to work, and it's a fucking pandemic. That shit ain't easy.
That's a balance.
Yeah, that's definitely a balance.
God's work out here.
Yeah, that shit is definitely not easy. But then congratulations though.
Appreciate it.
How does it feel being a dad? Like,
greatest shit I ever did in my life.
Facts.
Great. Like I used to say, like I couldn't picture my life like with kids. You know what I mean? With a kid. Now I can't picture my life without a kid. And I'm only 8 months in, you feel me? And it's never ending experience for the rest of my life, so I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? But greatest shit I ever did in my life.
It's just your whole mentality changing. It's crazy in a second. Your whole mentality change. You go from being
bring out that dog.
Yeah. You go from being a 20-year-old to nah, like I'm 47 years old. Like, yeah, this shit gotta get done. Like it ain't no middle ground. This has to happen. Type shit.
Ain't no choice. Man.
Yeah, ain't no choice. Ain't no choice at all. I want to get into music a little bit more real quick. I'm kind of gonna do it in like a timeline type thing. So, in 2019, you dropped Above Everything.
Yes.
I listened to that. I heard. I can't remember the song. One of your first videos you dropped on your page. That joint was crazy. It was like. Yeah. It was 2 songs in one. That's what it was.
Oh no, that's all about the come up and never make it.
Yeah, that joint. That's how I got hip to your music. Cause I was like, oh, this nigga's the truth for real. Like, cause you talk your shit, and like the beat change, I wasn't expecting the beat change. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, but so what was your thought process and what made obviously your name is John Above Everything. I get where the title came from. But what was your motivation to create that project? What was your mindset when you were making that?
Just trying to make a name. You know, I stand behind my pen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sharpen my sword daily. I'm always, you know what I mean, always on point, putting in work. And at that time, it was just all about getting it out there and throwing my name in the hat, the ring, whatever you want to call it, and just see where I stack up, you know? And, you know, it was just trying to build that buzz up and see if people was going to be receptive to the music. I always got ultimate confidence in the music I make, but do people want to hear it?
Right, because the difference between you liking your shit and then
somebody
the public,
else,
like, it's 2 different things.
2 different things, right? You feel me? So, yeah, it was just to see how I was received. I had dropped 328 before that, you know, but that was just like, I ain't gonna say playing around because it was serious at the time, but it was just, you know, trial and error.
It wasn't what you wanted to broadcast.
Even with Above Everything, it wasn't. I'm all about the growth. So above everything is gonna sound different from JaeDai. JaeDai is gonna sound different from my next project. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all about the growth. So for at the time,
improving every time.
Yeah, at the time it was just throwing my name out there. Now that my name's out there, it's about building on top of that, getting better. Cause I don't really pay attention to yesterday. I'm more focused about tomorrow type shit. You feel me? So that's really it. Like,
that's dope.
So yeah, above everything was just a push, man.
Okay, it was just to get you started.
Yeah.
So after that, around 2020, 2021, you dropped a couple singles.
Yeah.
You dropped a couple singles. It was Plug Talk, Issues of an Issue, which was fucking crazy, by the way. I played that joint like 3 or 4 times like 3 days ago. I was doing my research, getting the questions together, and I was like, this joint is like, you had this beautiful sample in there.
Yeah, thanks to bro.
That's another question I got, real. Do y'all have a set producer, or do y'all just get beats?
We find them anywhere. On Issues of the Issue, I believe that's Shay Noir. Shout out the locals.
Shout out to Shay Noir.
Shout out Shay. So yeah, I believe she produced that.
Bro went in the fire. He's like, yo, man, don't go off no YouTube beat, man. That shit is fire. I got a couple beats.
Yeah. Own your beats.
Yeah, own your beats.
We say that every time.
Yeah.
Own your beats.
It ain't even that expensive, man. You gotta think what y'all spend on the ape, spending on the beat.
If you really want to do this music shit, yeah. That's a fact.
You gotta smoke that, man. For real. Invest your money in the right spot. I ain't saying you can't smoke, but goddamn.
Yeah, but prioritize. That's what I'm Prioritize what you're doing. All Facts, Dope Man Flow, like you dropped a series of singles, which was all fire, and then y'all dropped JaeDai in June.
Yeah.
So what was the mindset for JaeDai? Was it like just some joints that y'all just had? Y'all was like, yo, let's drop it, or was it something y'all sat down and made together?
You go ahead.
I ended up running into a little issue with the boys and shit.
Okay.
So what we was trying to do was just like, let's get as much work done as possible before anything happened with me.
Okay.
So he could get his name out, I could get my name out, and shit, whatever happened, he could hold down the fort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So we ended up coming up with JaeDai the mixtape. And the shit was dope.
Was it joints like that was in the vault, or y'all sat? It was like
there was probably like 1 or 2 that was in the
vault, and everything else is just created probably like in a month and a half.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Non-stop sessions.
Back in like a year or 2 ago, I could write it. Nah, it'd take me forever to sit and write some shit. It'd take me a minute.
Yeah, that sounds like I'd be tired after that.
To get a project together in a month and a half, that's crazy.
Piece by piece. You gotta think, if you write 4 bars a day, you write 4 bars a day, by the end of the week you'll have a verse.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't gotta be too hard. 4 bars a day. 4 bars.
That's true.
Another jump for y'all right there.
Yeah. Hey, you
4 bars a day.
Right.
By the end of the week, you'll have a verse, and you just gonna keep better, and then it's gonna turn into 8 bars, and then by the end of the week, you'll have a song.
And then by the next month, you be getting paid for another verse. So
see, they give you a traffic.
Tell me.
So, do you guys have any new music coming soon, or is it just
Well, he tried to sneak that one in there. I was like, Steve, they might not want to see it.
I'm trying to. We gotta try it. At least we gotta try.
Yeah, just left the studio not too long ago, like right before we came here.
Okay.
I got some heat. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
day by day. Okay.
Part 2 on the way.
Okay.
I know what Better Off One was.
Okay.
And we got Fabi on the hook again. You know what Fabi do with the
He go crazy every time.
And I just want to confirm, my man is the hottest in the town. I know it's a lot of niggas trying to do with my bro.
Fabi, you want to get in the camera? Say what's up to him. Are you good? Alright.
I want to establish that. I mean, reiterate that as much as I can. He is the hottest in the town.
Facts. Especially doing what he do. Not a lot of people got the rap and the voice. You know what I'm saying? He can do both.
Yeah, there's a lot of people trying.
A lot of people try, but they don't succeed. He succeeded with that shit.
And it's all
hottest in the town was crazy. That joint was crazy. Fabi, do you got any solo shit on the way?
Yeah, I just dropped one. Let it just speak for my brother.
Okay.
Free ski, La Connection on the label. You heard it?
She gonna drop.
Be home very soon.
Okay. All right. I'm trying, Rick. I'm trying.
You trying to get the exclusive. I'm letting you rock. You know, you trying to get the exclusives. I was more like, you know, maybe.
Yeah, we're trying to say nothing,
but I was like,
PLAX, chill out, man. You digging? Like, come on, man. Chill.
Don't be flat.
Okay, right. Don't be flat. You ask too many questions. Oh, I was like, Rick.
Go ahead, Rick.
Damn, nigga.
What you got first?
Shit.
So like, you know, Out West is growing. Like, is there like a sound like that like maybe a sound that an artist does or anything like that y'all want to one day incorporate into y'all label? Like, y'all already got singing now and everything like that.
Is there anything like different y'all plan on trying?
We need to find a female. That's what I feel like we missing.
Singer, rapper.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
No, it don't matter.
We definitely need the female fan base, but we already got it. But
in a different way.
Talk your shit. You already got the female fan.
They mean in a different way. That's it. They mean from a female's perspective.
Yeah, I got
there we go.
I understand what you mean, but no, I definitely understand that because it's easy to get, you know, dudes like as fans in this because you know you guys
love rap.
Speaking from a casual, you can come in and hand them.
Oh, you come in, you come in, bro. You come in, bro.
I got hands too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Lock in, buddy. I got a drink. My special boys, my
Now you good.
That's fair. They got boys coming in with
shout out Deeds came through crazy with the waters.
Boys came in with waters. They came as a crew. I love it. I love to see shit like that.
But yeah, it's easy to get a dude fan base.
Niggas just love rap, especially when you're nice. It's easy to just sway niggas to
listen. The female fan base is where that's when you know you up there. When you start
create content for them.
I feel like we're not missing it, but we definitely
get more.
It don't hurt to have more fans. Is there anything like different that y'all besides rap that y'all want to branch into, like music wise, or is it just like strictly we just hip hop?
I'm trying to get my man in tune with the auto tune. He said he need a.
Oh shit!
I gotta harmonize and all that. Yo, listen, I get high, I get drunk, and I get to singing and making up all types of crazy
and this shit be fire with no computer. Okay. So I'm trying to tell him like, man,
your man's telling you you gotta do it, bro.
That's just part of my creative process.
Okay.
You know, I mean, listen.
Throw a riff on something and go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy. They like, is he harmonizing?
I'm gonna be scared if I ever get to that point.
Right, start singing.
I'm telling you.
So I do got another question, real quick, guys. Who's all in Out West? If you can name like the group, is it too many? Is it like Wu-Tang and too many to like name, or is it?
I mean, we crew bang like Wu-Tang. We do that.
Okay.
Real talk is me, Dai, C's. We got Dinero, Free Dinero out the spot. We got Young Dinero. Fabi dabbled in and out, you know what I'm saying? It's a group of us. Okay. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But you could classify it as the Wu because it's a lot of...
Yeah, it's a lot of... you know, like, they all had different styles. They all brought something different to the table. They all their music ain't sound the same. Like, me and Dai complement each other. And then we throw me, Dai, and Fabi.
But y'all don't sound exactly the same.
Exactly. You throw Fabi with us, and then you hear the mesh of that sounds of just how it all come together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Different vibes. Yeah, that's a fact.
Definitely a family business.
I listened to Mafia Talk.
Oh, Mafia Type.
Yeah. That joint was crazy too, because it was just like, and you could tell, like, it's funny you said the compliment thing. I thought that listening to y'all music. Like, it's not the same. Like, a lot of labels, you'll listen to niggas and it's like the same nigga 3 times.
Right.
With y'all, it's like, it's all real shit, but you getting a different vibe every time you turn on somebody's shit.
Right.
And even when Sway was rolling with y'all, like, it was just a different type of song, still saying real shit though. Yeah. And that's refreshing, because a lot of labels you'll get just carbon copies, and it kind of get worn out or something.
Everybody want to jump in and just, like you said, carbon copies and clones.
It kind of, it's like, okay, it sounds good, but I want something a little different. With y'all, it's you get that. It's fresh. It's fresh.
And that's why I appreciate bro too, because I was on like the drill rap type shit. So I was on looking for trap beats, looking for, you know what I mean? And he turned me out to the sample beats. And it was just like, damn, I could hit my sample. I could hit my little drill sound with the sample in the back, and it was just, it felt like another piece to the puzzle that was needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, beautiful combination.
Because then now I don't sound the same as every other New York nigga trying to do it, Chicago nigga trying to do it, anybody else.
And then at that point, it's really drill because you make your own shit.
Exactly.
At that point.
Exactly. That's why I can't stress that enough. That's basically, I feel like how my craft started, because it's just like he brought something new to me to the table. So it was just like, yeah, I gotta grab that. I gotta eat that. So.
Y'all said y'all just left the stew too. How did that creative process go? Do y'all just link up and just make shit?
Yeah, is it
like organized, like, yo, I'm working on my project today type shit? Y'all just go and just
like the atmosphere too.
Like, how does that help your creative process? Do y'all always go together, or is it like, how does it go?
It depends, because bro be working and shit, so whenever we try to book shit when he's off and shit, and we can't really do that all the time, because, you know, he got his son, he got to go attend to. I got my family at home, so it's basically like, yo, whatever, yo, you free this week? Yo, all right, come on, let's book a session.
What day you got time? That's kind of how we do shit.
Yeah, feel where you can get in.
As far as the song aspect, a lot of times it start with an idea on a phone call. He'll call me and be like, yo, listen to this verse, or I'll get a text or a message at fucking 3 in the morning with just some lyrics or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And you see it, and it's just like, yeah, I got that. Listen, I got something for that. And then send me the beat. It's just kind of like the song we just did. It just kind of all came together. And but everybody working on their own time. You know what I'm saying? We never not working, even when we doing our own
so
thing.
You always doing something.
Yeah.
And that's how you stay ahead. You always got to be, like the analogy I just use, like being at work.
Yeah.
Writing something down while you just got a second, you know what I'm saying? Writing an idea down. A lot of times, a lot of podcast ideas come from just sitting and not doing that. You like, fuck it, what can we do next week? Yeah, what can I do next week to make it fresh or whatever? Yeah, for sure. One last question for you guys, and then I'm gonna let y'all do your thing. I know y'all busy, y'all popular, y'all popping, y'all on the rise. What's next for Out West as a whole? Like, what's next? Like, what's the next big thing that y'all want to accomplish?
Take over the globe.
Damn. God.
Super broad, but definitely put the stamp on it.
Like, I know I speak for myself. I speak for every nigga that's with me. You know what I'm saying? Just take over the globe. Okay. Don't stop. Consume everything. You feel me?
Keep working until you get that goal.
And keep going and keep going, and it don't ever stop. Like, you should never be satisfied where you at, your laurels. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to look up and see how far you come. But just understand.
Put your head back down and keep moving.
Keep going.
Always so much more to get. Humble and hungry though. Don't let that shit get to your head. You gotta stay humble. You gotta stay hungry. You know what I mean? And stand on your principles, your morals, and what you believe in, man. That's really it. But we don't take over the world. One day at a time. Conquer. So
well, I appreciate y'all for coming.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank y'all. Was that how'd y'all like the interview?
This shit was dope. This shit was fire. Definitely.
Steve did a majority.
I'm sorry. I always do that shit too. I'm sorry.
When you be getting your music back, I should be letting you rock.
Just when it comes to music and shit, because I do it, it's different. It's different.
Let's talk all local artists should do the R&P podcast. You feel me?
You heard it here. John above everything. He's above everything, so you gotta listen to him.
I should do this off rip, bro. Like, don't talk local love, bro. We
appreciate you, man.
That's really
you heard it here first.
I really appreciate it.
All local artists
that means a lot,
bro. For real, bro. Because it's only gonna expand your brand. Network and meet some dope ass individuals. You see how we connected? Swave connected us.
Yeah, just like that.
Shout out to CJ Swave.
Shout out to Swave in Tampa doing this thing.
Killing it down
there, bro. Killing it.
But man, thank y'all so much for coming. Thank you, Cease. Thank you all y'all boys for coming. We really appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna let Rick close us up.
All right. This has been another interview of the R&P Podcast.
We churning them out, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't.
We actually got to do some episodes.
Yeah, because we've been doing.
We had like 4 interviews back to back.
But no, this has been great every time, and like, it's just crazy that y'all wanted to come.
It is crazy that y'all here. It really is.
I didn't expect it.
Crazy that wanted to have us. Like, you know what I mean? People try to give us on that local celebrity shit. I'm still a regular dude, bro.
Oh no, I
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just like when you see the grind that people put in and stuff like that, and then you sit and have a conversation with them. It's like it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just like, damn, like these niggas is really doing their thing, and I respect it because that's what I'm trying to do.
Like
yeah.
So yeah, that's all. That's all.
No such thing as
My bad,
doing. You feel me?
Yeah, but no, this has been another R&P podcast interview. We appreciate everybody who tuned in to listen, or either watching on YouTube or Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts. We on all of them.
Shout out to Rick for getting us on. Oh yeah, did we make the Apple?
No, we
Music
did it, but it's fine.
Now we on Apple Music.
But yeah, we drop a link in the bio for all their stuff, all their music, the videos and stuff too, everything like that. So feel free to check it out. Check out all their music too.
If y'all ever want to come back and just kick it with us, we definitely do that.
We appreciate it.
This is started song beautiful. JaeDai the Mixtape, go get that out on all platforms. Trying to build everything Dai Stacks. I know what the fuck going on.
Link in the description.
And I guess we'll see you next time.
Definitely.
And we love you guys.
Peace, love, prosperity.
It's Outwest Records to the death of me. Them niggas smell us cooking and they wanna know the recipe. Rap niggas dissing, I don't even waste my time. See them guppies is just lucky I got bigger fish to fry. That shit.
Fuck what they talking about. Told him take the score. Cause all my niggas ballin' out. If you disrespect, then we gon' talk 'em out. It's Outwest, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. I'm the hottest in the town. Fuck what they talking about. Told him take the score. Cause all my niggas ballin' out. If you disrespect, then we gon' talk 'em out. It's Outwest, nigga. Fuck what they talking about.
Ain't no mercy in these streets, we ain't rehearsing for these beats. We them out west niggas that be serving all the heat. When y'all went to war, half of y'all niggas ended up dead. We won the war, so most of my niggas live in the feds.